Leaves are falling. Winter is almost here. It is November, as the holidays, as you guys are getting ready to stuff that Thanksgiving turkey. I know there's only one question on your mind. Nearly a year after his epic return to WWE, what do we think about CM Punk 1 year after his return? 1 year after hell froze over. It's been a long, long ride. Yet here we are. Kenny Baum, I'm going to start with you. Last year, you were there. Well, I was there. You were watching at home. You and the entire crew were going crazy when CM Punk made his return 1 year
Shout out
later.
Clit and Mr. Dubs.
Shout
Come
out to
on,
both
man.
of
Big
them.
Kiddo, too.
And
And
Kiddo.
Kiro too. But most of all, shout out Clit.
Anyway, Kenny Baum, what do you think of CM Punk 1 year after the fact?
Well, big CM Punk and WWE. You already know I gotta say it, right? That's what I don't care about.
Oh, no.
The fact that he's in WWE, you know what? It's very painful to me because of how he left. He just walked out because he couldn't be the main event at WrestleMania. Now, I was also upset with this man because he had a match with The Undertaker, a blessing. Everybody does not get a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And what did he say? Somebody couldn't lace his boots that night. He was saying, they had me in there with The Undertaker, but I should have been the main event. My brother, a match with The Undertaker is bigger than the main event. So I don't respect CM Punk. I don't like him. So every time he goes in there and he wrestles, if I'm being completely honest with y'all, I'm not going to lie. The man has gotten kind of jacked, so I'm kind of worried it's not going to happen. But I'm like, I wonder if this is the match where he's going to get injured again.
Worry.
I don't want him to have any deathly, career-ending injuries. I just want him to break his wrist or something. Let him come back in 2 or 3 months, come back, twist his ankle a little bit, come back 3 months, because I don't like the man. I don't think he's a good person. And because of that, I say cancel Christmas on this young man. And that's my review of CM Punk in year 1.
Hey, man. Brian, I know you got some thoughts. Let me hear it.
My dog, if you feel what I'm saying. I just spoke to my boy yesterday. This man right here,
Wait, which one? Triple H or CM Punk?
Punk.
Both of them.
Triple H gave me his number. But listen, CM Punk, man, very grateful for this man being back in the WWE. Netflix is obviously clamoring for him as they've already asked and requested CM Punk to be on that Monday Night Raw show. I am excited to go on ahead. Do that one more time.
Oh, damn. Kenny's eating a baguette. That's crazy. I didn't know you went to France. That's crazy.
Anyway, I think that right now, CM Punk's 1 year in review. I was a little bit turned off with the Drew McIntyre feud after they got the little beads in there. That's
So
the only
long.
thing that kind of turned me off. But
What do you mean? That's a storyline. What do you mean?
But the Hell in a Cell match was absolutely amazing and one of the best Hell in a Cell matches that we've seen in years. In
Not better than
WWE, in my
Swerve and
opinion.
Hangman, I'll say, which happened like a month before, but it was all right. It was pretty
All
good.
right, yeah, that's what we don't care about, and that's what the ratings don't care about neither. So,
Crazy. Insane.
but
Iconic.
This your
CM
man, Big
Punk
Om.
and Drew McIntyre. Shout out to Big Om. He's such a big WWE fan that he was out there at Bad Blood on his own.
I wonder why that
On his
happened,
own.
boys. I wonder why I was out there alone.
On his own. Out there at Bad Blood in Atlanta, Georgia, getting lit on his own next to the tarps. And he was watching that event from the stands, bro. It was very exciting to hear that you was there, bro. I know that a lot of people think in your channel that you don't hit up WWE events, but I'm going to say that's cap to everybody else. For all those people hating on Big Om, he be at both events. He go both ways. So when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? We in there. So let's get it.
Like, here's the thing. All you people in the chat who claim I'm an AEW representative, I went to Survivor Series last year off a whim. Because I thought CM Punk was going to be there. CM Punk, I don't like the way he handled himself in AEW. I think we can all agree we can talk about blame. I think he escalated when he should have de-escalated multiple times. That's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, this is still one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. It's just something when he's on it, he's on it. I will say this, though. When he first returned to WWE, those promos weren't it. Those promos weren't it. They still aren't. No. Like, let's be honest here. I think from a storyline standpoint, the stuff he did with Drew McIntyre, that was good long-term booking, especially like They used the injury to their advantage. They worked it into the story. It is what it is. The beads were not for me, as much as I know people in Kenny's replies on Twitter will claim that the beads made the story. They did not. They were crap. You could do it for one match. You couldn't build 3 matches on those beads. Come on now. There was enough there to work with. But for CM Punk, right? So a guy who built his entire career being the guy who tells the truth. The only negative, and I will say it's a big negative, like outside of the fact he had like one of the matches, the WWE match of the year, in my opinion.
Wait, what's that?
The WWE match of the year at Hell in a Cell. Like, there was no WWE match that could touch that.
You're right. There is no WWE match of the
Cody
year.
Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
That wasn't even the best match of Mania. But that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Sammy and Gunther. But the idea that Punk coming back to WWE wouldn't like rejuvenate the promos in the company is kind of crazy to me, because Punk has not had that promo since he's been back. In AEW, there were like at least 5 to 6 promos in that short span, that 1 year, that you can point to. Like, that's an elite level CM Punk promo. We haven't seen that in WWE. Am I wrong though, boys? Like, is there a memorable CM Punk promo that you can point to and be like, that was it? That hit like CM Punk. For me, I feel like a lot of it is just, I'm CM Punk and I am back. And like, it's been a year.
Oh, we got people on this side of the arena.
Yeah, and he's just crashing out.
Like, AEW jabs, like, bro.
Nobody cares.
Okay, it's over. Relax.
But like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
But I mean, Big Om, run us through the portfolio. He came back at Royal Rumble. That was his first match, right?
I'll do it. I'll run you through the entire portfolio in like less than 30 seconds. He returns at Survivor Series 2023. Huge raucous ovation. The next night, he comes out and he says he's not here to make friends. He's here to make money. Followed by weeks upon weeks of, I'm back here in X Town here to talk about X wrestler here. I am here to do a face-off with Cody. Talk about Cody's dad. Then face off with other wrestler Drew McIntyre, gets injured in the Rumble, goes away, comes back, crashes out against AEW on Ariel Helwani, goes to WrestleMania, cost Drew the belt twice at Clash in the Castle, comes back, does a match with Drew at SummerSlam, good match, beads enter, bad matches follow at the Bash in the Berlin, which actually, no, that's not a bad match. It was a fine match. And then he has a great match at Hell in a Cell, and we haven't seen him because CM Punk, I will say this, principled man like myself, does not mess with the Saudi propaganda machine and refuses to go to those shows. Shout out, stop the genocide. And on top of all of it, we're here in November. He's expected to be at Survivor Series. We don't know exactly who he will be facing, but it's been a weird up and down ride, honestly.
All right. We will say Big Om's political beliefs do not represent me and Brian's. We believe everybody should be safe. Everybody should have a good time and just love each other. That's all we got to say about anything political. Big shouts out to y'all who voted for the president. I hope your choice won. We love you to death. But CM Punk sucks. I hope when he goes back in there, he goes in there against Goldberg in Goldberg's final match, and he goes out like Big Bret Hart did. That's all I got to say about CM Punk. Shout out to Bret Hart, too. We love you to death.
Shout out to Bret Hart, man. He's out here.
Shout out Goldberg.